And we're live. Nosebleed section is back for the Senior Bowl. I'm joined by a good friend of mine and owner of the Dope Blog, Brett. What's going on, Brett?
Good, man. How you doing?
All right. I tried to get some of these freaking technical difficulties out of here, which is damn. I don't know what's going on. Freaking countdown stopped working and everything, but now we're live and
I don't know what has been worse, the technical difficulties or Joe Milton's accuracy.
that I'll leave that one up to you. I know you've been scouting him pretty heavily, so I'll leave the Joe Milton conversation to you. He has not looked good so far, though.
He has not.
No.
He has a case of the Lamar Jackson syndrome of throwing when he should be running and running when he should be throwing. So,
yeah.
But unlike Lamar Jackson, his throws have been horrible. So
yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. He's just throwing across his body. I don't know why he's like you said. He said he's trying to prove that he's a pocket passer. And he had him.
Look,
he had him.
Oh my
he's
God!
Wide open. What did he wait so long for?
Because he didn't see it. He was looking out.
Oh man!
And that's why you don't do that, kids. For all those watching, that's why you don't do that.
That's why you don't do that, kids. Oh, Joe had him wide open too and missed him.
Wide open.
You gotta keep your eyes down the field. Who's that running back now? Who is that? Oh, that's the kid Ray Davis, I think, from Kentucky.
Wait, there's no touchback?
No, it's not. I know it's not. Who is that? Oh, it is. Who is that? He's at South. What was that? South Dakota State, North Dakota State helmet?
Yeah, South Dakota. The Jackrabbits.
I know one of the teams
they killing Joe Milton on the broadcast. Just the arrogance to make that throw. I said, keep driving the stock down, brother. Joe, it's all right, man.
Oh boy,
we'll fix you in Pittsburgh, bro.
We'll fix you in Pittsburgh.
Rounder.
Well, we'll see where he goes. Good luck with that.
Matter of fact, he's playing so bad. I know my boy Kenny Pickett is like, oh, thank God.
I was worried for a second.
Thank you.
Guy had me pre. Oh, catch the ball. Who is that? He got up there. Cal, I'm back there. Fix your pass, my boy. I don't know who that is.
But wait, I'm still confused on why they didn't get a touchback there. He caught it. He caught it in the end zone.
I got no clue on that one.
Unless they're just trying to. I guess unless they're just trying to work on situational football.
Maybe. Sam Hartman showing the wheels off.
He's like, look, Joe, this is what you should be doing.
Either there's an option to run. You don't just have to throw it. You can run.
But you know what? I'm talking all this shit. I said the same thing about Bailey Zappi, and he went in the 5th round.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember he was horrible at the Senior Bowl. So who knows, Joe? Somebody might be sitting there saying, we'll still take you in the 5th. Hopefully it's us.
I mean, I'm sure somebody will. I'm sure somebody will take him. He won't go undrafted as much as we're just playing around. Somebody's going to love that arm of his. They're going to love the potential. Like we were saying before we even got on here, it's just going to be like somebody's going to look at him and say Anthony Richardson. Like, and just say there's a chance we can do a lot of great things with and sculpt it. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to kill it in his pro days and stuff.
Yeah, I mean
he's gonna have to. Yeah, he's gonna have to do the Zach Wilson special, the little 3/4 flip for 80 yards on a dime.
Oh my gosh!
And he's gonna have to do that 3 times in a row.
Somebody's gonna see him. They're gonna love the potential. They're gonna love what they can mold him into. That's what's in my opinion, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, absolutely. But But I think for sure he does. There's no way he goes day 2. I think he's now a day 3 quarterback because his mechanics are so bad. There's nobody in their right mind that should take him in day unless you have like a boatload of picks and you don't need much. But I don't even know who that team would be. Like, what team that needs a quarterback has a boatload of picks and doesn't need much else? Like, that team doesn't exist. So I think he's for sure day 3 now.
Yeah, I think a second, third, even a fourth round pick is just too high to invest in him right now.
Yeah, he's
Like maybe he'll show us something in the underwear Olympics or something like that. But even then, it's still
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
just
I think at some point we got to get to a point where scouts realize the underwear Olympics cannot overtake what you see with them, with these guys with pads and an opponent in front of them. Like that pass that he made to the flat that was worse than the interception for real.
yeah, because he was
That pass on third down, he did the same thing. For those that that aren't watching, before we even came on live, it was third down. He did everything right. He ducked under a blitz. He did everything he was supposed to do. He could have once again. He could have just ran for the first down, but he had the running back wide open in the flat, and he just threw one of the worst passes I've ever seen in my life. And once again, his feet weren't set, and he kind of just threw it like this across his body, and the shit went right to the ground.
Yeah, and for somebody with like this amazing arm talent, like for you to and you short hopped it, like it was just all around ugly, all around ugly.
It was ugly, and again, if he would have taken the extra second to just square up and make sure his feet were set, he would have thrown a great pass, but.
Or just run for the first. Like you have the athletic ability to run for the first. That shows your lack of decision making too. Like,
yeah, well, he's not even in anymore. Now it's Michael Pratt. So I think that was his two series, and he's done. And that's unfortunate because it's like, well, hopefully he'll get another chance in the second half. But
I think so. I mean, I think he'll get another chance. We'll see who else comes in. I want to see who this kid from South Alabama is. That's I want to see what's up with this kid because I've been hearing things about him, but like you said, I know you talked about before he came on. He didn't do well this week, so we'll see if he's anything. Then again, I mean, you saw Tyson Bagent last year, who I mean did well in the Senior Bowl last year, but like look at the Bears, like lit it up with him in the time that he had to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Pratt missing one to the running back.
But to be fair, he got creamed.
I'd say I like that kid. I like that running back, Imani Bailey. I like that kid.
Imani Bailey's making himself some money for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I hadn't heard too much from him in practice. I mean, heard little things here and there, but I mean, to start off this game, he's looked really good, running the ball, receiving out the backfield, and everything. He looked really good.
No, he looked amazing. He's earning himself some money for sure.
3rd and 9. See what Pratt does.
Pratt was another guy they said the Steelers were looking at. So I can't, and I don't, and I don't want him. So I'm hoping he plays horrible.
That's the funny thing. Like, just coming out this game, and people that may or may not be watching right now. So we're doing like a live stream for the Senior Bowl, and one of the biggest stories coming out is Penix opts out. Penix has opted not to play in the game today, and it's really hard for people that are trying to debate like who QB4 is this year. Like it's making everything all the more difficult to even figure out. Are they going for a field goal? Goodness gracious! Make a note of this kicker if he makes this. How far is this? Standing on the logo. Ain't not even. Ooh!
Did he make that?
No, hit the upright.
Okay.
Oh, he had that leg. Oh, it's Will Riker? Wow. He's showing his leg off because he definitely hit it. He hit the upright, and he had some room to spare.
Yo, he almost got that.
He did.
He almost if that would have curled in just a little bit more. Wow.
Yo.
That hit like the inner part of the wow, good for him.
Yo, he was standing on the logo.
That's a good kick.
Yeah. He's standing on the logo, and it had to be like a 60-yarder. I didn't know he had a leg like that. Good for him. That's the Alabama kicker.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, you just showed me something. Shoot, even if the miss, like it wasn't like it hit the bottom of it. Like it hit like
Not,
midway through the upright.
saying that, like literally, he had the distance. It just didn't curl as much as he wanted it to.
Yeah. Wow. I thought we had no shot at that one. Good for him, like you said. Show that leg off, even if you miss it. Shoot. Yeah, what I was saying was like this whole thing with Penix opting out, it just kind of trying to figure out who this QB4 is and all this. Like you assume you got Caleb, Drake, and Jaden are going to be the first two quarterbacks off the board. Whether you have Jaden second or you have Drake May second, whatever.
Yeah,
The issue is
those are easy three, right?
So it's like
we don't even like 4th through 6 is very hard because you have JJ, you have Bo, you have Michael Penix, but we still don't know who should be 4, who should be 5, who should be 6.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and again, like you wanted somebody to separate themselves. Now Bo's come out. Bo did not have the best week of practice. They said it was a lot of up and down. He was missing a lot of receivers and running backs. But Bo came out today. He went down the drive, led a nice drive, scored a touchdown.
Yeah, and
he showed himself a little something.
And even Bo, even though I heard none of the quarterbacks particularly play well, but he probably played like the best out of all the quarterbacks. Him and I guess Spencer Rattler.
You got Penix just not helping his case at all, opting out. Another person not helping himself, freaking Tez Walker.
Tez Walker. You know it's bad when he's still playing. They're like, yo, bro, you make a catch. We just want you to catch the ball one time.
He's like going for one-handed catches, trying to be spectacular. Like you've been dropping the ball with 2 hands. You think you can catch with one?
I'm showing him a catch with my feet, and then the
might have a better chance of that. Like dang, goodness gracious, catch a pass. I think he's like 0 for 2. The third one I don't blame him because Hartman just threw a duck and he
into double cover. Yeah, that was bad.
But the first two, you got the size on the guy. Just go, oh my goodness, Sam Hartman.
That was a bad pass.
Yeah, he had Theo Johnson. This is another kid, Penn State tight end Theo Johnson. He's another one who has some size and some playing ability. Sam just got excited. He got excited.
Pass. You gotta make that pass. Oh my god!
He had him screaming up the field.
Yeah.
He had him screaming.
Yeah. Once again, none of these quarterbacks have really done anything in the Senior Bowl. So. It's
Hartman. I don't even see Hartman getting drafted. That's
not after that pass.
I just in general, I didn't see him get drafted anyway. This ain't gonna help him or anything. Now he might turn around and have a 10-year career as a backup. I mean, look, he's got the look, he's got the flow. He looks great, but like
just not throwing the football.
Yeah, like he looks great off the field. Like he could turn around and be some 10, 15-year career backup, but
he'll be in Head and Shoulders commercials.
Oh yeah.
But he just won't,
He'll definitely be in there with
he'll be a double because people are like, who's that?
Be a double. Oh yeah. Come on, Sam. Okay, there you go. Who's this? Is that kid Baker? I think they just saw him across the field. Yeah, UCF receiver.
I heard he's been playing well this week.
Hey, Sam, way to stand in there.
Yeah, I heard he helped himself a lot this week.
I don't know too much about him.
Where Tez Walker, he probably took Tez Walker's spot now. It's like wide receiver.
Baker. That's some decent size. 6'1".
Yeah, he probably took Tez Walker's spot as wide receiver 9 or 10. He might go day 2 now. Which it just shows how deep this class is that we're talking about the 10th receiver going like day 2. But you know,
Their wide receiver 10 is crazy.
That's why I feel like that's another thing. We could see like 6 receivers go in the first round. I don't. If you're the Panthers, you might have to. I don't know they don't want to because they don't have draft picks, but they might have to trade up.
Man, 6 receivers sounds crazy. I heard this kid Dylan Laub has been balling.
I mean, you think like 3 of them could go in the top 10. You got 3 that could go in the top 10. Then you got the Bills, the Saints, the Chiefs, maybe even the Eagles, the Ravens. They could all use a receiver. So like, yeah, we could look at like 6 or 7. Like, it's crazy. If you're the Panthers picking at 33, you really might be picking receivers 7, 8, 9. Like, that's crazy to me. And I don't care how good of a draft class it is. If you desperately need a receiver, I would not feel comfortable drafting receiver 9 as my number one.
That's beast. Like, I mean, you're not completely wrong though. I mean, you think about it. You got Marv, you got O'Dunes, and you got Malik probably going top 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're a lock, top
3. Yeah, they're probably all 3 of those probably a lock. After that, you got some type of. I think.
But it's the amount of teams.
I won't say 9. I won't say 9, but I could definitely see
6
5.
or 7.
Oh,
Tell me.
Sam. Well, who else do you have going in the first round?
Well, you got to think about who needs a receiver. So Brian Thomas Jr., Xavier Legette, Troy Franklin, maybe. Who's the other cat? Who's the other kid?
Keon Coleman.
Yeah, Keon Coleman. Those probably the next 3. So that's. I'm sorry. That's 4. That's 4. So that's 7 right there.
I've been seeing mocks. I've seen mocks of the Eagles getting Brian Thomas, but I don't know. I've seen mocks Coleman though. But
I've seen mocks where Brian Thomas is 4 is wide receiver 4. And he probably is right now. But my point is, like, there's mad teams that need a receiver. Shoot, there's Steelers fans that want us to take a receiver. We're not doing that in round 1. But you got to think about the Bengals could use a receiver because both T. Higgins and Boyd are free agents. They'll probably tag Higgins, but still, they'll still probably want a third receiver. The Bills desperately need a receiver. Gabe Davis is a free agent. I don't think they're keeping him.
He's a free agent, and they're looking at the whole Stephon Diggs thing.
Right, so they desperately need a receiver. The Chiefs could probably still use a receiver, whether they win the Super Bowl or not. I think they know, like, we got to get more consistency at that position. So they'll probably take a receiver. So that's what I just say. The Bills, Bengals, Chiefs. That's another 3. The Ravens could use a receiver. That's what I'm saying. That's 4 teams. The Saints might take a receiver. Like,
I don't see the Ravens taking a receiver in the first round.
They need one. OBJ's a free agent. Bateman sucks. Like, they need a receiver.
I don't know though, because they've taken receivers in the first round the past like 2-3 years.
Yeah, and they still need one. So they still did. That's the problem. That's the problem. Bateman didn't pan out, unfortunately. Flowers is good, obviously, but if they're gonna get to where they need to get to, they need another receiver. That's what I'm saying. There's a legit, outside of the top 10, there's a legit 3 to 5 teams that could also take a receiver. So yeah, so if it's 5, that's 8. So if you're the Panthers, you really might be sitting there at 33, looking at Tez Walker like.
No, look at Tez Walker.
If you're the Panthers, you might be sitting there at 33 crying like damn.
I didn't think 9 receivers would go off the board. Because Kingsbury's going to go to the Commanders.
Like 80 Mitchell. Like this is a very deep class. Oh, who is that? Hartman again? Yeah, Hartman. Yeah. Hartman, work on your modeling skills, brother. It's over for you.
Dang, Tyke Smith, the safety from Georgia. I like him. Oh yeah, look at him. Yeah, moving, rangy. Dang, throws a nice little pop too.
Was that him or Bullard from Georgia?
I think that's Tyke Smith.
Okay. Well, either way, Hartman, working your modeling skills, brother. It's football. Your football career is over, bro. You almost got somebody killed at the scene.
Yeah. That's because he's wearing a Michigan helmet. He trying to take him out.
yeah, exactly. Bro. I was like,
That's
damn.
what it is. Just a little hate. There we
You
go.
trying to ruin?
Make that block. Oh, make the block.
You're the first person in Senior Bowl history to ruin two people's drafts.
Yo, somebody's gonna really. Yo, you know the Niners are gonna go take Dylan McCaffrey.
Of course.
Dylan or Max? Or which one is this? This is Dylan, Max, or Luke?
Oh my goodness. Sam Hartman said, if I'm not gonna make it to the NFL, neither are you. to the Wolves.
Taking as many people out as possible with him.
He's like, if everybody gets hurt, maybe I will be draft eligible.
Yeah, right. Take out enough people. Oh, what are you, Sam? What are you doing?
Yeah, you're done, bro. You're done.
Oh, he threw it to Tez again.
He doesn't have to worry about Tez. Tez is also about to be undraftable.
Oh man, that was a bad route and everything. He rounded. He just like there was no sharpness to the route. He just rounded the whole thing.
Look, they're not even helping him with his jersey. They're just like,
it's halfway off. It's halfway off already, boss. Just take the rest off. Thing.
Yeah, take it off. Bro.
Just take the rest of it off, man. Oh my gosh.
Tez went from a second rounder to the second round of UDFA. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
In one day.
Yo. He missed that? Oh my gosh.
Well, good thing you went to Stanford. You'll be a lawyer. You'll be all right.
32-yard kick. Missed it. Bruh. That's embarrassing.
It's all right. He went to Stanford. He'll be all right.
The man was like, I'm already not getting drafted. I at least want a mini camp invite. He was like, yeah, we'll bring you on as our team's accountant.
He'll be let onto his dad's firm. He'll be all right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
He'll be all right.
I always wanted to be part of the Chargers organization. Well, we got a couple GA assistants that we need in the executive room.
Yeah, all right.
He looked great in a suit. Oh my gosh.
He'll be an agent. He'll be all right.
Don't show this guy on the screen, man. Show him Penix. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm still confused on how he thought he was safe enough to not play.
Yeah, my gosh. Gotta communicate. Gotta communicate. Come on, Pratt. Just sailing stuff.
I love it, Pratt. Don't keep messing up, Pratt. I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy, but I don't want you on my team, bro.
I'll take Pratt in the 7th.
I hope you get drafted. You know what I mean? I root for everybody to get drafted, just not on my team, bro.
Yo, how you feeling about this Olu, the fall of Olu for Shanu? Oh my gosh, Pratt, now a fumble. And the national team's back on it.
Yeah, Mike, you need to work on your resume too, my brother. I hope you had
Oh my gosh. Try Sam Hartman back out there with Tez Walker.
I hope you had some good internships while you were in college.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what internships you got at Tulane, but I hope it was good, bro.
Yo, like what? Jalen Harrell.
Tez Walker better be the first person on the field. He needs
Bro.
he needs the
My man needs to catch a pass before this game is over. Like
it's like, throw me a screen, please.
Like, yo, put me at QB. Just goodness gracious. Oh, they're forcing to him again. They forced it to him again. Yo, you gotta be kidding. Yo, this kid got
Hey,
shifty real quick.
you know what? Here's what I will say about Hartman and Tez Walker. They're team players.
Yeah,
They're sitting there saying, we're not going to get drafted, but we want to boost other people's stock.
yo,
So whoever is guarding Tez Walker, your stock is going up.
yeah. Yo, what is going on?
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
Oh my, like,
They are team players.
what were you even looking at? Like,
Some would say they play for the other team.
yeah.
They think they're on the American team.
Say they wanted to be on the other team anyway.
Who's 19?
Brownlee Jr. I don't know, but nice interception and return after it was getting.
Is that Louisville? Oh, I heard he had a good camp. I mean,
I don't know where. I don't know where he's from.
No, I think that's the kid from Louisville. I think that's a Cardinal on his. Yeah, I heard he did decent this week.
I have to look that up.
Yeah, Hartman, you went to Notre Dame, son. I'm sure you got connections. Type up that resume, brother. It's over for you.
I went to Wake Forest and then transferred to. Dang, Pratt pushed the ball down the field, taking these. Ooh, yeah, I like Kid Schrader, man.
No, he did that twice already. He had two times.
Trying to help the man out. Like, oh, they ran out of time. Oh, you check down in the half. Oh my gosh.
Listen, I'm trying to help him out too. Dust off your resume, my brother. There's a website called Indeed.
Yeah.
Get familiar with it.
Yeah. Start making that profile now, boss.
Join LinkedIn.
It's okay. The USFL did not start yet. We got time.
Oh, that's right. We got the UXFL too. You're good.
Mm-hmm. We got a whole spring league.
You got a whole spring league. You good, brother. You good. Don't even go out for the draft, bro. Just call the Rock. Call Dwayne.
Oh my gosh.
Call Dwayne. Be like, can you smell
what Sam Hartman's cooking? Sam Hartman and Michael Pratt.
Yeah, both of y'all need to call the Rock right now.
I'm gonna be trying to cover that league too. Like I'm gonna see because there's a lot of people down there. Like, there's a lot of names that we've known.
I'm very surprised. I'm still surprised they did that. If I was the XFL, I would have waited for the USFL to falter. I mean, I get
it. It would have faltered though.
Yeah, for sure. Nobody watched the USFL. Now I get it. They played it safe and said, you know what? Let's just combine competitors so we don't even have to worry about it. But from everything we knew, the XFL was killing the USFL ratings and just the quality of games and everything else. I don't think the USFL would have lasted more than another year. So I'm surprised. Lifelong.
I don't know. I definitely think the XFL I feel was better talent. And
right, that's what I'm saying.
I think it was definitely doing better than the USFL. I just wish that they brought in more teams because, like, it's only 8 teams still. Like you got like 4 from each
right.
Team now.
That's what, and actually, the XFL has 5 teams. The USFL has 3, I think. And that's which once again shows how bad the USFL was. That's what I'm saying. That's a weird move to me. I would have let them fall.
I was hoping,
or like I said, if you were to combine forces, have like a legit 16-team league.
That's what I'm saying. I was hoping for at least like 10 to 12 teams now. If you're going to do two leagues together, but still only have 8 teams.
Right. I don't.
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
Yeah, I just don't see how the USFL like. I think the USFL wins here. I think they benefit from this. I think the
Oh
XFL.
yeah, oh yeah. I think the XFL is going to have to carry that part now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that. I would have let them falter.
Man, what I was trying to say was, what do you think? How do you feel about this whole fall of old Shanu? Like he's been falling down draft boards a lot now.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't. I think what happens is sometimes around this time we just try to overthink things.
Mm,
Um, Now, granted, Teresa Fuaga also has been killing it this week, so a lot of people think that he has overtaken Olu as tackle too.
I
Um,
just saw a mock with him going to the Jets at 10. Jay's loving that.
right, and that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, my thing is,
Is he playing today?
no, he's been playing so well that they said don't even play. He's also been a guy.
Huh.
He's also been a guy that I wanted the Steelers to get, and again, now it seems like there's no way he makes it to us at 20. So that's what I'm saying. If you're the Steelers, you're happy and sad at the same time because all the guys that you were looking at are playing well, but they're playing so well that you're not gonna get any.
Yeah, I forgot all about him. But I was the whole as far as the whole Olu thing, like I was I read where did I read that? Was it earlier this week or was it last week? But I heard that it's his play strength. Like he's not strong as just like a tackle in general. Like so he's just not a strong person. I'm just like, yo, like you can't be a franchise left tackle and be weak. Like that ain't working for me.
Well,
So
I didn't hear that. I heard that he still needs a little bit of work basically. So it's
uh,
where Joe Alt and Fuaga and those guys are like ready made. He's a little bit more of a project. But I heard he still has like the best upside of all the tackles, besides maybe Amarius Mims. Um,
uh,
and like my thing is, but now to be fair, when I say falling down draft boards, I still see him. I haven't seen a mock yet where he's fallen out the top 15.
Well, I mean that in and of itself is like it's falling to me because at one point the dude was a lock of a top 5 pick, and now I'm seeing him going
Yeah,
in the
well,
11 to 17 range all the time now.
really, I haven't seen him at 17 at all. I now to your point,
I've been seeing him at 14 and 15.
early in the process he hadn't gone past the Jets at 10. Now it's like Fuaga, but then like I said, I think he's I don't know. I think he'll be fine. I think once he shows off his athleticism at the combine and stuff, people will fall in love with him again. Because I think that's the point. That he's an athletic freak. He just needs a little work.
Mm,
I think if you're Tennessee, you still take him. You know what I mean? If you're Tennessee, you got Brian Callahan and his dad's coming with him, who's like one of the best offensive line coaches ever.
mm-hmm.
You see a guy like Olu Fashanu, you're taking him, especially since Joe Alt probably will be gone by then. I don't see why the Giants wouldn't take him. If
I
well
don't think
the
I don't.
Giants, I don't. The Giants, y'all are going to either take Jaden Daniels if he falls, or you're probably going to take excuse me a receiver.
I'm,
But
I'm thinking we're going to get. I'm thinking it's Malik Neighbors to be honest, but
yeah, yeah,
it depends on it. Only that kind of sucks with the Chargers being at 5. It could mess up a lot because you could potentially be looking at Caleb goes 1, Drake goes 2, Jaden goes 3. Not Chargers. The Cardinals sitting there at 4 and take Marv, and then you're sitting there at 5 and you're the Chargers, and it's like, all right, well we're going to take Neighbors and we're going to move on from, which is crazy because they just took Quentin Johnson last year, but clearly he's not it. So now
mm,
you're sitting there at the Chargers, and it's like, all right, well, we can afford to move on from either Keenan or Michael Williams, and then then you can move on, and then you can have one of those. You move on, you can have one of those two. You can go get Malik Neighbors and pair him with whoever you want. But
right.
That's what I see. And then that's the case, and you're the Giants. You're just kind of sitting there like, well, damn. Like
then you gotta take a tackle.
it's like all three quarterbacks and the top two receivers are gone. And it's like at that point, and I think my thing with that is I don't think we're going to take a tackle because now obviously it's draft season. And you're not going to just tell people your plans. But everything so far I've been hearing from Joe Shane is that he's like, I'm not taking a tackle in the first round because we still believe in Evan Neal. And I mean, I get it to a point because Andrew Thomas's first 2 years in the league were not good, but
Right.
at the
He,
same time,
right,
like
they turned it around. Yeah.
yeah, he turned around and he developed. I mean, now the thing is, like Andrew Thomas in the first 2 seasons on the IR, like Evan Neal has, which also kills me. Like, and I still believe that Evan Neal is better suited to move inside and play left guard instead of right tackle. If he went in and played left guard, I think he could be a monster at the left guard position.
But that's why I think you got to at least consider it, if especially if you can't trade back. You got to at least consider it at that point because it's like the offensive line needs work regardless. So if you're telling me I could get a tackle, move Evan Neal into guard, and now he's a monster guard, then what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like you're not going to take Brock Bowers. You already have Darren Waller.
Yeah, and
So
Bellinger.
yeah. So what? So what other position are you going to take? Like you can't. You definitely shouldn't take QB4 at 6. Like there's no.
No, ain't taking him anywhere near that. And
Yeah.
the
So
only
you have to take a tackle. If that happens to you guys, if it's quarterback, if it goes quarterback, receiver. Well, no, you can still take Roma Doomsday actually.
I was saying the only I was thinking you could take O'Dunes, but he's been falling down boards from people too because people just don't believe in it. People just think he can't route. He's not a route runner. He's no separation. It's like he's just a because he's 6'3", 215. So everybody's just like, O'Dunes is a great receiver as far as winning 1-on-1s and jump balls and stuff. But is O'Dunes gonna ever route run the hell out of somebody? Like no. That's what everybody. That's a big knock on him is right now. And everybody was crazy about O'Dunes at 6 for a second, and now everybody's like, nah, like O'Dunes has no route running ability. The same reason everybody talking about like Keon Coleman and why he's falling because he can't run routes, he can't separate. He's just a big body dude that can go up and just catch a jump ball, which I mean the Giants don't have.
Right.
But
I put you like this. A guy like O'Dunes, I still take because I think you can coach some of that. I think his talent is otherworldly, and I think some of the separation stuff and all the other good stuff that's cool. He's still a big body receiver. He's still a big target for you to throw to, and I think with good coaching, he can run better routes and get better separation. Is he ever going to be dusting people? No, but like that's okay.
yeah, right. Like he's still a 6'4", 215 pound receiver.
Look, DeAndre Hopkins has a Hall of Fame career. He's never been a separator. So if you're one of those guys that do the one thing you're supposed to do as a receiver, which is catch the ball every time I throw it to you, then what's the problem?
Also true.
And if you're a quarterback, that's all you need to know is like, yo, if I throw it to this guy, is he gonna catch it? Like, whether he's open or not, if I throw it to this guy, is he gonna catch it? And if the answer is yes, then what are we talking about?
What's the problem?
Right. It's
That's the
not
only that's the thing that gets me. I'm like, I'm not I'm not too worried about us taking a tackle because Shane has said as much. He stated as much that he doesn't want to take a tackle at 6, like because he doesn't want to move Evan Neal inside. So if that's the case and he's telling the truth about that, obviously it's draft season. It's the season of smoke and mirrors and shit like that. So I get it,
right.
but if you can take alt and put an alt a plug and play right tackle for the next 15 years, and then like you said, you can move Evan Neal to the left guard and pair him with Thomas,
Right. What's
and
the problem?
your line is 4/5 solved. Then you all you have to do is find the right guard after that. Then yeah, I understand. But like
By the way, this is a great inside line draft. Like, yeah, now whoever your quarterback is, at least you know his blind side is protected.
my only thing is like I'm wondering if like if we move on, not move on, but if we get a receiver, like if we go whether it's Neighbors or O'Dunes in the first round, which I'd be fine with either. I'm only looking to I'm looking at the second round. If he gets there, I want Cooper Beebe. I like if he gets there. I don't know if he
Cooper Beebe,
will.
Cooper Beebe should definitely be there. I don't, I don't, I don't see him being. Y'all got what the sixth pick in the second round. I don't see it. I definitely don't see a scenario where he's not there.
I hope so because, in my opinion, he's the best guard in the draft. In my opinion, but people like Graham Barton from Duke, and then the kid Christian Haynes we've been talking about from
Christian
UConn.
Hayes, monster.
Yeah, like
To me, he,
he's
to me,
yeah,
he's to me, he's the best guard in the draft. Christian Hayes.
really
Yeah, Christian Hayes. Then I heard this kid from Boston College is a monster too. I haven't seen him.
Chris Mahogany.
Yeah, Mahogany. I heard he's a monster too.
He played. He played
Cooper
last
Beebe's
night.
weird because Cooper Beebe
Last
last year, without
night.
question, was like the best guard in the draft, and then
Mm.
and a lot of people were surprised that he stayed. Christian Hayden stayed too, and it was a lot. It was like, wow, I'm surprised they stayed. But last year was a pretty good inside line class too, but they were still considered like the best. This year's a really good one, but because of the nature of the draft, these guys might fall because there's so many good receivers, there's so many good quarterbacks, there's so many good corners, there's so many good defensive linemen. Like, so if you need an inside lineman, I think a lot of teams are going to let them fall to the third round so they get the best value for them.
Man,
So,
maybe true.
so like Cooper Beebe is a guy I can see being in the third round for y'all. Like I don't I think he without question will be there in the second round for y'all. I wouldn't take him in the second round. I would sit there. I would take my chance because y'all pick so early every round. I would take my chances in the third round.
I don't think he's going to be there in the third round. I think because to me, he's the second best guard in the draft, and I see because after, I mean, I've seen teams taking Graham Barton at the end of the first. So to me,
But
that tells me
but you also got to remember this too. Graham Barton and Troy Fautamu are tackles that a lot of people are saying they're going to be guards at the next level. So they're technically
well,
guards.
remember that. Well, they're looking at Talifonga for that too. I mean, they think he could play right tackle, but people are saying he could be a good right tackle or a Pro Bowl guard.
Who?
Talifonga.
If you take Fuega and put him at guard, you're an idiot. He's a great right tackle. Leave him at right tackle. But Graham Barton and Troy Fautamu from Washington, a lot of people are saying they're just going to be guards at the next level.
Yeah, Troy's gonna move inside, I think too.
Right. So technically, they're technically guards 1 and 2 before we get to the actual guards.
If we're looking at it like that, then I get it. Like if we're looking at that, but I was thinking more so just like just straight up guards, not the tackles that are going to try to transition. But yeah, Fontana is going to.
But that's part of the moving down process. Those tackles that are going to be guards, they're probably going to get picked first. So
they're still going to go first round, which still is going to put you at BB's. Still going to be, even if he is guard 3 or 4, he's still going to be available. I don't think he's going to be available in the third round. I don't think guard 4 comes off the board in the third.
But I don't see too many people. Like, you got to remember, people don't usually take inside linemen until the third round. It's just positional value. Like, people don't really do that. They're going to take.
You got to be. I don't know though, because like you got to look at like I mean, now I will say, you got your outliers to that because then you look at like a Quentin Nelson and you look at Zach Martin and they both were top 10 picks.
Right.
Like,
yeah, of course.
Quentin Nelson, I think Quentin Nelson went like top 3 or 4.
Right.
Now, I mean, those are like the best guards in the draft. So I mean, obviously, you probably will take it with a grain of salt, but like, it's still like I don't know. If I'm the Giants, I don't think you could wait till the third round to take the debatably third or fourth best guard. Even with Christian Haynes might be there in the third round, but this guy's a 2-time All-American guard.
I just think the way this draft. Now I'll say this: if there is a ridiculously huge run on receivers, then maybe right. If all the receivers are taken up by the early second round, then maybe you're right. Then maybe, but I think this draft class is so deep at a lot of different positions that teams are going to be smart. They're going to be like, yo, why overdraft on an inside lineman when we can feast in the third or fourth round because there's a lot of good ones. If we don't take any in the first 2 rounds, we're good. We're guaranteeing ourselves a good one in the third and fourth round, which is when you want to pick them anyway. So, Jackson Powers Johnson, he'll probably get picked in the first round just because he's just that good as a center. And then, like I said, other than that, you're looking at Troy Fatamu, you're looking at Graham Barton maybe in the first round. But again, those are the same teams that probably need a receiver. Like even Houston, like right now they have Troy Fatamu going to Houston, but a lot of people think Houston might take a receiver. So it's one of those weird things. A lot of teams that need a receiver could also use a lineman. So it depends on what they do first. Do they take the receiver or do they take the lineman?
If I'm looking at it, I'm the Giants. I got like a problem with us is that we've invested so much into the offensive line, and it has not all made like we got Schmitz in the second round last year, and Schmitz had an up and down season. Got Thomas as your franchise left. You don't know what you're going to do with Evan Neal, and then you still have 2 guard spots that are completely wide open. There's nothing at the guard spot. They were losing. I mean, let them go as far as our offensive line because most of our O line sucked anyway. I mean, Shane Lemieux and Matt Pert and all them, they all need to go anyway. Like the O line was awful. You need to bring in new talent, fresh talent, young talent, all that. You're a new offensive line coach, and you need to just outvote it with the new. Like Shane Lemieux had it for 4 years, did not work out. Ended on the IR every season. Matt Pert, same thing. Ended on the IR 4 straight years. Like, so I mean, there's a lot of the Giants have a big need for the O line, but I don't think they want to keep investing a whole bunch of high talent. Like I'm saying
but that's my point. That's another reason why
I'm saying that. But I'm also saying if you have a chance to go out and get debatably the best guard in the draft in the second round, and we have 2 second round picks, like that's something you can't forget about. Like you have 2 second round picks, so I mean we have 4 picks in the top 70. So I mean you could add a lot of talent right there. You have 6.
Well, yeah, all right. So if you're talking about your second round pick, then yeah, okay. I just wouldn't take him with the 6th pick in the second round. I think that's way too rich to me.
I don't know. It depends. I want to see how the board falls because like the way I'm looking at it right now, I want to see where the quarterbacks go. I want to see how they fall. We're gonna miss the top 3. Like it's unfortunate, but that's what's gonna happen. And I would take Caleb, I would take Jaden, and then if all else, I would take Drake. That's why I have him at 1, 2, 3 right now. Now. We're going to miss out on those 3, unfortunately, unless we pull off some miracle trade. But I doubt it's going to happen because.
Well, no, I truly believe that if Drake may go second, I think there's a good chance the Patriots pass up on Jaden Daniels because I don't think he fits how they want to play, and they don't have the receivers right now. Jaden Daniels, as talented as he is, he needs to go to a team that's why a lot of people think Jaden Daniels will go 2. Because if you're the Commanders, you have receivers, you got talent. You put Jaden Daniels on that team. Yo, they're talking to him.
It just ruined this man's whole train of thought process.
If you put Jaden Daniels on that team, he could kill it, right? But that's if they want him, and that's if they think that he fits better than Drake May. They may not. If you're the Patriots, you might be sitting to yourself saying Jaden Daniels can't succeed here because we don't have the offensive line or the weapons that he needs to be good. So they might.
They can though.
Drake May is more of their style. You know what I mean?
It's more their style. I don't agree, but I mean I don't see either way. If by that,
I agree with you, but I don't know. My point is, there's a good chance there. I think there's a 50-50 chance that the Patriots pass on a quarterback to try to improve the team first, knowing that they could get a quarterback in the second round, right? So that's
okay.
Jaden Daniels at 6.
Now, if that's the case, if the Patriots sit up here and take Marv at 3, and then go back in the second round and take a Penix or a Bo. Then I'd be on. Then I can understand that. Then I would definitely understand it. Now, if that happens, if I'm the Giants, I'm trading up with the Cardinals at 4.
Right, and I think that could happen. So then y'all take a quarterback. You take Jaden Daniels at 6, or
I trade up. I trade up to 4 of the Cardinals because somebody else is coming. If those top three don't pan out, QB.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
Sam
oh, yeah.
Hartman.
Well, yeah, you might have to. This.
Sam Hartman showing the moves. All right, Sam, you trying to get drafted. You stop playing with boy Sam Hartman. You don't remember what happened last year or 2 years ago. I spoke Kenny Pickett to your Steelers. Remember what happened last year or 2 years ago. I don't know. Like that's a really good point though. Like if you're the Patriots and you have a chance and you go quarterback goes 1-2, and you're sitting there at 3, and you have Jaden Daniels or you have Marv on the board, you could take Marv at 3 and then turn around in the second round and get Bo Nix. Like it's possible.
Or JJ McCarthy. I think they'll be fine with JJ McCarthy. But the point of the matter is, whether you trade up for Jaden Daniels or whether he falls to you at 6, now in the second round, that top of the second round, you have to take a receiver. And then with your second pick in the second round, then you take a guard.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, if I'm the Giants and I can get Jaden Daniels at pick 4, and then I can trade up. Not trade up. If I can get Jaden Daniels at pick 4, and then my second rounder, I can get BB in my third, or whatever. If there's a receiver.
Well, now the problem is trade up to 4. You know you got to get rid of that second round pick.
Maybe.
No, not maybe.
I don't know. I'm not giving up. Go up 2 spots.
But that's the hey, that's the
first.
That's the rate. That's the rate of that's the market rate.
Maybe
you're gonna have to give up your second rounder, and you have to go give up a first rounder next year. That's how it works.
I'm not doing it with 2 spots. That's way too high.
But that's my point. Y'all just gonna have to sit there at 6 and hope he falls to you.
That might be the case then, because that's to trade up from 6 to 4. I'll give you my third round pick. That's about it.
Nah, like, there's no way you guys do.
Like we're going 2 spots. I'm not. Who do you like? If I'm the Cardinals, from the Giants team, I'm like,
Cardinals are gonna say the Cardinals are gonna say by trading out of this pick, right? Not only are we outside the top 5, and they can say that, but now we're giving up the chance to get Malik Neighbors. So for them, they're gonna tax you. They got to. So you can do that. Now again, you do have 2 second. If you
maybe I don't know, because so we take Jaden at 4. If we trade with the Cardinals, take Jaden at 4. If you're the Cardinals, you gotta see what happens with the Chargers. You gotta hope that these guys don't take Neighbors.
Yeah, but that's not how that's not how they operate though. You have to assume the work.
Oh, of course.
Which is why I'm going to tax you. It's going. Now, granted, it might just cost you your second round pick and your first round the next year.
Oh my gosh! Good job, D tackle. Now,
is that just on?
No, that's not Newton. Now, if that's the case, if I'm the Cardinals, then I'm just gonna take Neighbors at 4. Like, why even risk dropping down to 6 and hoping the Chargers don't do it?
Because if I'm getting a second round pick,
of course.
And
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I'm doing that with a heartbeat.
I get it, but I'm not giving I'll just hope that he drops things. I'm not going to trade up these. I understand you're going to be like if he's your guy and you want him, that you're going to do X, Y, and Z.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. You're probably just going to sit there at 6 and hope for the best.
Ooh. Okay.
I thought that was Tez and it wasn't. Wow.
No, come on.
It's McCaffrey.
Come on. Tez ain't catching that. Snag that thing. Sam Hartman, just bad ball placement. McCaffrey helped you out big time. McCaffrey also should have kept going though. But I don't know. He might have ran into the safety if he kept going. Maybe that was a good play for him to sit on it a little bit.
Poor Tez. One boy, Tez.
My man is the worst receiver on the field right now.
Bro, that's bad. That's bad.
He's the worst receiver on the field. Take it and go, Sam. Take it and go. Jesus.
No, he likes getting this Michigan dude hit, bro.
All his retribution, bro.
This nigga said, this Hartman's like, the draft is one thing, but a rivalry forever.
Oh, my man, just run. It was first down. It was first
down. He's throwing it.
Run and slide, get 6 yards. What are you doing?
Bro, he's seeing a Michigan helmet. He's seeing red.
Man, any chance he gets to get this man lit up, he is taking it. Like, just run the ball. This shows bad decision making too. Like, damn.
Dude, I don't know. It's almost like that dude was dating his sister or something. The way he's
something like he dumped her or something. He break up with my sister. What? Shoot! Like, my goodness. Who we got? Troy running back. Okay, Vidal. Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Okay. My goodness. I don't know. Like, that's what right now. What I'm thinking is that the kid James Williams. Yeah, Benji hates that dude. I heard. Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh,
dang.
Was that Cameron Kitchens?
Dang, his whole head was backwards.
Was that Cameron Kitchens who did that?
No, I don't think. That's the kid James Williams. I think.
Oh, the others Miami guy.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's Williams. He's like a 6'5" safety or something. Like, he's huge. But Benji hates that dude. He said that he plays massively dirty.
Well, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, right? He's living up to expectations. Dang, my man was in the backfield. This D-line, I'll tell you what, D-line is firing out today. Who was that in the backfield that time?
No, that's the safety.
D-tackle, no, on the ground right there. That's D-tackle from, that's McKinley Jackson.
I thought you were talking about who made the tackle.
Oh, yeah. Nah, that's James Williams, yeah. That D-tackle, I guess McKinley Jackson, I think, from A&M.
Mm-hmm.
These D-linemen are living in the backfield.
Walker, look. They're not even telling Tez to play. He's like, hey, what's the play? Yeah, don't worry about it. Just go out.
No, just run a fade. Don't leave. Here we go. You gonna throw it to him? Play action. Oh, Sam. Oh boy.
Why did you run back into that?
Oh no.
Hey Sam. Listen. Hey Sam. Brush off that resume, brother.
Oh my God, Sam Hartman. What are you doing?
Go brush off the resume, my brother.
Was it okay? Were they calling that a forward pass?
Yeah, they called it incomplete.
Oh, okay. They were looking for Tez. They definitely were looking for Tez across the middle.
And he wouldn't have caught it anyway.
He wouldn't have caught it anyway. Oh, Sam Hartman. Oh my God.
All your contacts, who your dad knows, who your uncle knows.
And they literally have another quarter of this. The only person that's going to keep playing. Like, they're not playing another quarterbacks after this. It's all Sam Hartman the rest of the game.
Which is crazy because I told you how bad Joe Milton was that they're still giving Sam Hartman.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it was calling for PI, calling for OPI, I bet. DPI. He was just strapped on that route, and Sam led him. I think because the other two quarterbacks were Penix and Bo, right?
Nah, isn't Joe Milton on this team?
Nah, Milton.
Oh, Joe Milton's on the other. Okay. Wow. Oh, so he's getting plenty of time then. Oh,
yeah. Hartman's playing the rest of the game by himself, I think, because I think both things are done.
Wow.
I don't think they have a fourth QB on the team.
Wow, Hartman, you're just messing up your opportunities, brother.
Yeah, that's rough. I saw the Bears are moving on from their quarterback, lineman, Cody Whitehair. So they're expected to release him or something like that.
Well, their linemen suck. So
I mean, he's been really good for them. He's just like on a huge deal. They can't afford like $51 million or something like that.
Wait, is he their tackle or is he their guard?
Guard.
Oh, he was the one guy that was actually good. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, wow. I'm trying to figure out, what was I just reading? This whole Kingsbury situation. I'm still looking at that because they said he withdrew from the Raiders. Now he's the front runner for the Commanders' offensive coordinator job. But I'm like, they have the enemy.
I'm telling you, it's Caleb Williams. I'm telling you, that news that.
But he's not going to be at 2 unless.
Well, if Caleb comes out and says, "I don't want to play for the Bears," I'm telling. That's what it was.
He
I'm
just
telling you.
denied the report yesterday because Colin Coward said that he doesn't want to come out, and then Caleb's camp just came out and was just like, I never said that. He said, I'm open to playing for all teams. So now I'm just confused. Like,
Bro, I'm telling. Why else would he skip the Raiders job for the Commanders job? I'm telling you, it's because he thinks he has a better chance of getting Caleb Williams because that's who he wants to coach. That's the type.
so
That's the
I
type
mean,
of
I
quarterback.
get it, but then does that mean they're gonna fire Bieniemy now?
Is Bieniemy back? They don't have an offense coordinator right now. Bieniemy's a free
What?
agent.
They fired Eric Bieniemy after 1 year?
It's not that they fired him. It's a new coaching staff.
Just his whole contract? I thought it was everybody was still there. Besides, they just brought in Dan Quinn. I gotta look stuff up because
Nah, I think so. I don't think. Well, all right. I'll put you this way. Yes, he probably is technically still there, but I
you think
think,
Dan Quinn's gonna build his own staff
yeah,
and Bieniemy's gonna be out.
yep.
Okay. So wait, there's 4 quarterbacks on the national, and there's only 3 on the American. Yeah. So the American only has Penix, Bo, and Sam. So Sam's is gonna have to go the rest of the game by himself. And then the national team has Rattler, Pratt, Milton, and Carter Bradley. That's the guy from South Alabama I was talking about.
Mm.
This is it's almost I don't want to say it's tough because you've seen a little bit, but it's kind of tough to evaluate the cornerback play because there hasn't been too many good passes. So it's like, are you good or does Sam Hartman just suck that bad? Like,
I think it's because Sam Hartman needs to be on Indeed. That's what I think it is.
because like you got like Kalen King over there, you got Max Melton and Quinyon Mitchell on the national team, but it's like I haven't seen you haven't heard too much about him because the quarterback play hasn't been amazing.
You haven't had to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you haven't had to hear anything. Is this Prattville or is this the kid Carter Bradley? Oh my gosh, Anaya Smith. Catch the ball.
Whoever it is.
He threw a laser, whoever that was just in there. I didn't look like Pratt. But it was 12, so I don't know.
It definitely wasn't Pratt because the helmet was white. So it's either
it's probably the Carter Bradley kid then in the game.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, it looked like it hit Nia Smith in the hands.
Yeah, that means my boy Joe is done for the day. Wow.
But more than likely.
Poor Joe.
Dang. It's crazy. Like everybody that I was
Is that Bailey again?
It looked like it, but
it is.
It is. The man back in the game.
Trying to win.
Yo, word. He's definitely trying to win. There are some people that played in the Shrine Bowl that should have played in this though. Like, because I was watching the Shrine Bowl. The kid we were talking about from Boston College, Chris Mahogany, was playing in the Shrine Bowl. He should have definitely been in this.
Is he a senior though?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
And then you had the kid Muhammad Kamara from Colorado State.
Mm-hmm.
He played in the Shrine Bowl too. He was dominating people up there over there. Like this kid Monty Bailey looks good, man.
He about to make himself some money. If I'm him, I'm not even playing no more.
He's got 8 rushes for about 50 yards right now. Monty Bailey definitely balling.
With Carter Bradley.
Here we go. See what this kid can do. The first pass, it looked good. Nice, but just dropped it. Oh yeah, I meant to look up.
Oh, he's the son of Gus Bradley. Oh God.
Oh
Jesus. Okay.
He said okay. Oh my gosh. Yo, June, what up? What up? We just doing some Senior Bowl coverage. Oh man. June, you watching the Senior Bowl at all? It was crazy, Brett. I typed the article. Actually, should be published today. And everybody that I put, it was like for like 4 people the Giants fans should be watching for the Senior Bowl. I literally think everybody that I typed is not playing. Like, go ahead, Carter. Yeah, like
Hey,
literally.
Bailey. If I'm Bailey, I'm tapping my head. So I'm done, guys. I'm done. I'm good.
He wants the Rock. He's willing to victory. Yes, June definitely. We got a link. We got a link soon. Let me know what you want to do. If it's in person, we're gonna do a podcast. Whatever. Let me know, June. For real, you got my number. Um, yeah, I put an article up, and it was like the people I named. I named Bo Nix, Penix, Haynes, and Darius Robinson. And I don't think any of the four are playing. Besides, Bo went 4 for 5 that one drive,
Mm-hmm.
touchdown, and he was done. I don't think anybody else played.
Well, y'all should be looking at this Bailey kid because y'all about to lose Saquon.
It's crazy.
Cedric Gray playing well. I'm happy about that. He's somebody we could. He's a little short. He's a little too short for my liking, but he's somebody we might take in the 3rd or 4th round.
UNC got 2 good linebackers. They got Gray and they got another kid. I forget his name.
Mm-hmm.
They got 2 good linebackers. Mike Zimmer is meeting with the Cowboys about their DC position.
Mm. I'm surprised they just don't go after Wink.
Yeah, there's I read an article about that last night or yesterday morning actually, talking about Wink potentially going to the Cowboys now. Oh, Carter, that was your first really bad ball. To his fairness, he was looking for somebody to dump it to though. I want to see what happens with this kid Schrader too. Yeah, this guy Bienemy is assistant.
Yeah, he's still playing.
Wait, what? Yes. I know he's still there. It's on a 2-year contract.
Yeah, he's probably still technically there, but they're
Yeah.
also going to let Dan Quinn make his own staff.
And I'm literally because people are posting about it on X right now. They just said what's the word on Bienemy? Is he out as the Commander's OC officially? I bet Bienemy is going to be on the sidelines for the Chiefs next week. Raiders recently spoke to Bienemy for an OC job too.
Yeah, he might have to go to the Raiders. That's okay. Everything else is locked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, does Seattle have an OC yet?
No, Seattle's looking at Kafka from the Giants.
And I think they're looking at Kubiak too.
I just got an update about that maybe like 20 minutes, 25 minutes ago. Seattle's looking at Kafka's OC, and Kafka did a really good job in the Shrine Bowl on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
He led his team to a win. They looked really good. It was him. He was the head coach, and Davis Webb was the OC.
Mm.
They had the kids looking pretty good.
Damn.
Yeah, they had some talent down there too. Like I said, Mahogany looked good down there. The kid Mo Kamara looked really good. There's a kid Malik Washington was lighting up the whole practices. He didn't do too much in the game itself, but in the practices he looked pretty good. And the one I was really looking at was what's his name? Frank Gore Jr. He looked really good.
Mm.
Like I think he had like 5 carries for like 100, something like that.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, he broke off of like a 49-yard touchdown run. He had like 5-6 carries for like 100 yards, something like that. He looked really good. What the hell is going on? Yeah, like Darius Robinson. I just talked about the dude, and I don't think he's even playing today.
Yeah.
I haven't seen too much from him. I haven't seen too much. Dang, stacked him and everything. I didn't see too much from Darius. I haven't seen either receiver. I haven't seen Leggett play. Is Leggett playing?
He should be. I just think the quarterback play has been that bad.
Dang, I gotta look that up too. See
If you think about it, the only receiver we know is playing.
Oh yeah.
Like, think about it. The only player we know is playing is Tez Walker, and that's because he's dropped everything thrown to him.
That's so bad, yo. I don't know if he's playing. I mean, you're right though. You might. Dang. All right, Cedric Gray got up there.
Yeah, Cedric Gray making himself some money.
Yeah.
Making himself some money for sure.
I'll tell you what, my man McCaffrey did too. What's his name played? Stoops. Stoops' son played over in the Shrine Bowl too. He looked good too.
Yeah.
What was that? Max Stoops, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Stoops' son. Yeah, he looked good too. This sucks. Like the quarterback play is just so bad. It's affecting the receiver evaluation. Like, give me something, please.
But actually, the more I think about it, I think you're right. I don't think Leggett played today. And I heard he had an up, which is interesting because I heard he had an up and down week as well. So it's one of those things that he probably should have played. But then again, as bad as Tez Walker is playing, maybe it's a good thing he didn't play. Sometimes this maybe all right. You know what, Michael Penix, you did the right thing. Sometimes you got to leave shit to the imagination.
You know what? You just shut it down, boss. Like, just don't even waste your time.
Yeah, I think if you're Michael Penix, you might say right now I'm a solid second round pick. Let me not do anything.
I'll go through the ball a little bit in the underwear Olympics. Maybe I'll be a fringe first rounder, and I'll just call it a day.
Right. Just Tez Walker just went from a second rounder to a six to a UDFA.
Oh my man, like nobody's having a worse show than this dude.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Unless you're Sam Hartman, like
even Sam Hartman been better than Tez Walker. At least Sam Hartman completed the pass.
Yeah, this man can't complete it.
And Tez Walker's been playing the whole time, so it's not like he messed up for 2 series and hasn't got another opportunity. Like he's been out there the whole time.
He's played the entire game. Like I said, Sam Hartman's just been playing the entire game by default because the other two receivers quarterbacks, Penix and Bo are just like, nah, I'm done. Like, especially Penix not playing really killed Sam Hartman. Like, if I'm Sam Hartman, I'm mad at Penix. Like, bro, I was not supposed to play 2.5 quarters. All right, like you were supposed to get.
You were supposed to. I was supposed to get 2 series in, hopefully get a touchdown and get him out of here.
Give me a garbage time touchdown when we're down 30-10. I was gonna give you a garbage time TD, so I can run a 2-minute drill and get out of here. So, maybe Sam Hartman could be a 7th round pick. Now I'm undrafted. Thanks. You're comfortably sitting in the 2nd round because
now I'm a scout.
Yeah, like.
Instead, you got me out here throwing this bum ass Tez Walker.
Like I don't know any of these receivers. I don't trust this line. Like the best thing I can do is turn around and hand it to Imani Bailey. Like it's the best thing I can do.
You got me out here throwing this a bum ass Tez Walker.
Just ruining my draft stock, bro. Like
and my Penix is probably like, yeah, that's why I'm not playing because that's my number 1 receiver.
You're comfortably a top 45 pick, and I just became Mr. Irrelevant potentially because of you. Like, it's 5 of 17. Like, and 4 of them he forced to Tez Walker. Like, oh my gosh, there we go. Get that completion percentage up. 6 of 18. Goodness gracious.
Michael Penix said, "Yeah, nigga, that's why I'm not playing. Tez Walker's our best receiver. I'm not going out there with
I got to work with. Yeah, catch me at the combine, boys.
Right? Like, you go out there and throw it to him.
Yeah, word. I'm standing right here in my do rag and keep my waist protected. That's all I'm gonna do.
Hey, he's open. Throw it to him.
They talk about all the passes I could have made if I decided to play. Hey, if I was playing, I would definitely have made that one. I'd never make that mistake. But then again, I'm a second round pick, and you're not, Sam. So.
Oh,
Yeah, this kid.
hey, you know what? I take back everything I said. The real winner is Michael Penix. The real winner is Michael Penix.
Man,
Whatever coach told him to shut it down was looking out for his best interest. Hey man, you want to get drafted, right? Yeah, pack it up, homeboy.
Yo, there's no Fortani out here playing and guard blocking for you. No, like there's no Talifwanga playing for blocking for you. No, bro. Like you're a top 40 pick. Just shut it down. Like it's
Shut it
okay.
down.
Get it. There you go. Good run. Keep going. Good run. That's the best thing Sam Hartman can do. Just run freaking draws. Rest of the game.
Oh my god.
Get to the fourth quarter.
Michael Penix is sitting there eating some crackers right now. Like, yep.
Yeah.
He's sitting there laughing. Good day, fellas. Way to play. Way to play.
And is over here like watching this O line be demolished. Like this is why I did not play today. Like, oh my!
I got receivers that can't get open. When they are open, they don't catch it. I got an O line that can only run block.
Yeah. And I'm a lefty. You want me to trust the right tackle?
He's like, yeah. I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in Indianapolis. Hartman, you won't be there, but
I'll see y'all in a couple weeks, bro. I'm not doing it.
Hey, Bo, I'm gonna see you in Indianapolis. I don't know if Pratt and Hartman gonna be there, but
oh, Sam. Oh gosh. My man Sam's over here like, yo, coach. Tap it out, coach.
And the coach is like, I'm gonna keep playing. There's nobody else to play.
You need more tape. You need more tape, Sam. Looking at Bo and Penix, they're both just like, don't look at me. Bo's got his helmet on and everything. You ready to go? No, I am not.
Bo's like, no, I think Sam still got him. I think he got another throw in him.
Throw this one to Tez. They'll never see it coming. Oh, my God. Yo. Oh, yeah. You gotta feel bad for this boy, man. You starting to feel bad for Sam Hartman, yo. This guy is getting abused. Is getting abused.
Hey Sam, that's the best thing that could have happened to you. Do the hair swab, bro. We become a model. Become a model. Start an OnlyFans because that's the only thing you got going for you right now.
But man, he definitely looks like a early 2000s teen movie quarterback. He definitely has that vibe to him.
Yeah, he throws like one too.
Yeah, definitely. Jesus. He's definitely a high school quarterback.
Oh
varsity QB look to him.
High School Musical Football Edition.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Here we go, Sam. Here we go.
He got a flag, so he's like, great, I gotta still play.
I think you gotta down the ball. I think at the end of the third quarter, I think the American team gets the ball back, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're gonna call a timeout.
First of all, the fact that he just said, I'm never throwing to Ted Walker again is crazy.
Bruh.
He was open.
It doesn't matter. It's the McCaffrey show now, bro. McCaffrey's taking over. He's taking over this game. Some man made himself some money today.
He said, Tez, I gave it to you way too many times, my brother. It's over for you.
Yo, I gotta go with what works.
Oh God.
Just attack the middle of the field. Here we go, Stanford kicker. Redemption, baby. Let's knock this one through.
Oh, yeah, he's the one that missed the 32-yarder, right?
Mm-hmm. He made a 37-yarder after. But this one's another one, like 52 yards. There we go. Let's see if he can put this through.
I doubt it.
Oh, No, me either. But we'll see. I want to see Will Reichert kick again.
Yeah, word.
Like, what, 60-yard leg in his arsenal. Didn't see that coming. All right, let's try and hit the upright or something. Oh, freaking Lad McConkey, there he is. I haven't seen him all game either.
Because he wasn't playing in this shit.
Oh my gosh! Come on, put it through. Oh, there you go. Nailed
He
it.
got it. Good for
There
him.
you go. 52-yarder. 10 the quarter. There you go. Good for you.
Way to bounce back. Way to bounce back.
Yeah. And I mean, it looked like it had a little. It looked like it had a little something on it too. It got a little extra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, had a little extra leg up on that. That was casual.
Oh God.
Casual 52 yards. Boop. That right through.
Sam Hartman's gonna win by completing 6 passes.
Better not. They better give it to. McCaffrey or Monty Bailey right now. Shoot. The way they playing, like they the whole team. The whole reason they up 13-7. And that kid that caught the first touchdown and was never heard from again.
Yeah, he was done. Yeah, Spencer Rattler, all them guys were done. They did their job.
Like they got one series and was just like, yeah, I'm out. Good luck to you, Carter. Carter Bradley, good luck.
Poor Joe Milton, man. Joe Milton and Sam Hartman definitely the biggest losers in today's game. Well, no, Tez Walker for sure. Tez Walker literally went from a second-round pick to he might go undrafted.
This guy is terrible.
In 1 week, how do you do that? In 1 week, you go from a bona fide second-round pick, third at worst, to undrafted. He's gonna have to come to the combine and show out. He got to put stickum on his hands. He's gotta like put like magnets in his gloves and put like
magnets.
The ball.
Yeah, my man looks bad at it. Real bad right now.
Terrible.
Like, wow. Who the heck is that? I don't even know who that was in that commercial.
Whoever it was, I don't know how to talk.
Goodness. I didn't even recognize him. At first, I was just like, why does it look like freaking Joe Johnson? This commercial. All right, well. All right, last quarter of this freaking game.
I know, right? This is getting taken forever, like, bro.
Yeah, I'm like not impressed.
Like, this is torture. Like,
yeah, I was looking forward to this. I was looking forward to this game. I was like, hey, the Senior Bowl. I'd love to see the Senior Bowl. I'd love to see the next group of prospects coming out and blah blah. This is gonna look awful. It's like unless you're a linebacker, a D lineman, or a friggin' Amani Bailey, he ain't have a good showing. It's just what? Oh, Dylan McCaffrey played. Well, I hadn't paid attention to that at all. So this is Luke, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is Michael Pratt back? Oh, it's Carter Bradley back in the game.
Yeah, he's gonna play the rest.
See what Carter Bradley can do. What can you muster up? What the heck? Okay. That just looked weird coming out of his hands. Like it just looked like he does sidearm or something.
Yeah, he slingshots it. That's what he does.
Yeah. It just looked weird when he threw that. It definitely was like a sidearm delivery.
Yeah, he does that weird lean slingshot thing.
All right, let's see. Lad McConkey's on the field. I like Anaya Smith. I don't know if you ever seen him play at A&M. Number 0. I like him. he's athletic, man. He did a lot for their offense this
Oh
past
yeah,
couple.
Bleacher Report is saying Cliff Kingsbury leading candidate for Washington.
Yeah, like that's what I read before. So I'm like, okay, so
Yeah,
these are numbered.
I think it's because of King Williams. I really do. I think that's what they want to do.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens as far as they're gonna if the Bears or if Caleb's camp's just like, yo, like I don't want to go there, like because it's
But
really going to prove.
here's the problem with that, though, right? If they do that, then if I'm Chicago, I'm gonna make Washington trade up to get him.
I'm going to make the trade to get him, or if I'm the Bears, I'm gonna find a trade partner. It should be like, all right, well, you don't want
That's
to go
that's my point. I'm not just gonna let him fall to the
bully
base.
his way out of. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that
Yeah,
happen either.
all right, you don't have to come here. That's cool. Like we got Justin Fields. You just made the decision for us. Like that's cool.
Right?
But
You made a
but
decision. You think I'm not gonna sit? I'm not gonna about to sit up here and just be like, all right, well, I'll just let Washington have you. Like, oh my gosh,
yeah,
like
because even before that, and I said this on my mock drafts. I don't think it makes any sense for them to take Marvin Harrison Jr. one. I think you either trade Justin Fields and take Caleb one, or you trade the pick because you can get a haul. And as good as Marvin Harrison Jr. is, this is a great wide receiver draft.
really deep.
So it makes zero sense to just take him one. I would trade Justin Fields and get a pick or two, or trade the number one pick overall and get a whole bunch of picks.
Mm.
So if I'm the Bears, I'm doing that regardless. So if he comes out and says I want to play for Washington, then I'm gonna make Washington trade up and get him. You might not get as much for him. You might not get as much for it as you would in a normal situation, but I would also ask Caleb Williams, besides Washington, what other teams would you want, and try to get a better compensation. Be like, nah, well, Washington, you're not the only team on his list. We gonna trade with whoever he wants to play with.
Yeah, like
Whoever gives us the best offer.
yeah, very true. Like if that's the case, yeah, like you said, I'm making you guys trade up for it, or I'm finding somebody else who's like, I know the Giants would take him. I know Joe Shane would take him in a heartbeat, but it's gonna be. That's what I can see the Giants being like, all right, like, well, cool. Here's one of my second rounds this year. Here's a first next year, and here's a third next year, or something to
Mm-hmm.
jump from 6 to 1. And just be like, well, you don't want him to go to the Commanders. The Commanders aren't willing to trade up and get, or they're going to just offer you like some BS deal. Like, well, if I'm Joe Shane, here you go. You're taking number 6, a first. You're taking number 6, one of my seconds this year, maybe a fourth this year, a first next year. Like you're going to give it whatever you got to give. But if that's the case, that's when you make that move. But and I mean, shoot, Caleb's already expressed his desire to potentially play in New York, so.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. I was talking to Jay about this the quarterback situation earlier, and he was asking like, "Well, what do you think about your just the Giants quarterbacks?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, one, you look at it, and it's going to be the whole offseason is going to be interesting because I'm like, yes, obviously Daniel Jones is going to come back at least for the 2024 season, and he's going to be the starter at some point. He's going to be the guy right now, but you're at a point where you have to figure out what you did. And Joe Shane's already said he's adding a quarterback. Like he said, he wants to add a rookie quarterback on a rookie deal. Where that quarterback lands, who it's going to be, all these to be figured out. But at the same time, it's like now you're sitting here and now you're trying to figure out who your quarterback, I'd say 3 is going to be at this point. Do you go with the more experienced veteran Tyrod Taylor, who knows the offense like the back of his hand, has time with
Well,
Buffalo,
I think you got to bring back
or do
Thomas.
you go DeVito?
Yeah, I think you got to take Thomas Surprise, bro. You can't let the jersey.
I know, and that's what I'm thinking too. Like after everything he did, he really resurged a lot of the season for the Giants and kind of ended it on a good
Yeah,
note for him.
he should get a lifetime contract. Lay him in Capicola, and he'll be good,
Like
bro.
that's something I'm thinking. Well, that's like I'm like you're gonna sit up here and after the whole, if Tyrod went down, and we just had some other random third quarterback, like Jacob Eason starting. Like these Tommy DeVito moments would have never happened. Like it's great, but at the end of the day, the NFL's a business, and it's like, I get you're gonna care about the fans to a point and everything, but DeVito's not gonna be your franchise guy. But at the same time, it's like if you go with Tyrod as your number 2 or 3 quarterback, and you try to put DeVito on somebody on the practice squad, somebody's gonna take him.
Yeah.
Like somebody's gonna claim DeVito, which means you have to go Daniel DeVito and a rookie. And Tyrod might move on, just see that he can probably go somewhere else and not
I
start,
think
but at least
Tyrod's going
back
to Tyrod's one of those backup quarterbacks. He's always going to have a job. So that, I think even the Steelers thought about bringing him in, which is smart, just as a competition quarterback. But yeah, I think you got to keep Tommy Soprano. You got to keep the Jersey Kid in the family.
Jaquan was saying that he heard that the Jets were interested in throwing a bag at Tyrod and getting him.
Yeah, so
having come across the hall, which I wouldn't be mad at them at all, because you were rocking with like Zach Wilson and like Trevor Siemian last year. So
that's one thing they have to do. I think they were arrogant to not do that last year. Zach Wilson is not the answer. Not only is he not the answer, he just depletes the locker room. I think you have to get a quarterback this offseason as a veteran, just in case Rodgers is hurt again.
Oh no! God. Tyke Smith trying to end people's lives. Sam Hartman set freaking Vidal up for nut for just
That's the problem. It's the fucking 3-and-out bowl. That's why this game was taken forever.
And the time is running regardless too. It was an incomplete pass. The time is still running, and the game.
Let's get out of here, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna just put 5 minutes on the clock for the fourth quarter, and just run it regardless.
Man, it's been a daggone 3-and-out ball. That's why this game is taking for. This game's been going on for like 4 hours.
Run a fake punt. Do something else. Like, give me some excitement.
Think about it. We missed the whole first quarter without a live, and we've been live for an hour.
Glad McConkey doing anything to make it. Doing anything, hey, go for it, man.
If I'm Lad McConkey, I'm like, take me out, bro. Why am I here?
Freaking Tyke Smith, man. I like that kid. I really like his game.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching him for like 2 or 3 years now.
You know who fell off bad? Cody Lassiter from Georgia.
Kamari
Lassiter. He was supposed to be like cornerback 1 to start the season, and then now I don't even hear about him anymore.
Similar to what happened with Ringo last year, man.
Yeah.
Dude was supposed to be like CB1 and then like went like CB6.
Why do you think Lassiter fell?
I don't know. It's the same thing with Kool-Aid falling. I just don't think it's that great of a cornerback class. I mean, I think you're gonna have good corners, but I don't think it's gonna be like the other years where it was like look at last year's corner class. Like,
this year's corner class is supposed to be amazing.
I know, but I mean, you look at last year. What you had Forbes, you had Gonzalez, you had Banks. JPJ was a first round rated corner for a long time. Like, you had so many first round corners this year. Like, and everybody was looking at one point as Kool-Aid McKinstry was supposed to be the fact that the number 1 corner in the country, and he's
right. He's supposed to be
now
top.
People have mocks of Kool-Aid falling out of the first round almost now. Like,
matter of fact, I don't see any mocks with him in the first round anymore.
Like, I don't know what, like the whole year, like it was literally Kool-Aid was the best corner in college football.
Now Terry, his teammate is that guy is taking his place.
Terrion Arnold jumped him, and then now Quinyon Mitchell jumped both of them. Mm-hmm. Now Quinyon is looked at as like the best corner in college football. Mm-hmm. So now you got, but then even with that, even if him being top, and you got Cooper DeJean too. People are saying he's going to move to safety in the league, but even then, you're still looking at Quinyon coming off the board at what, 18 to 20.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like your cornerback 1 is coming off the board at 20. Like, maybe a team like Terrion Arnold and gets him at 12 to 15 range, but like I've seen mocks Kool-Aid McKinstry going to the Niners at 32.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, that dude was a top 10 corner.
Dude, same with Kalen King. Kalen King was supposed to be a top. Oh, he was supposed to go to the Steelers at 20. Now they're talking about, the Steelers can get him in the second round. I'm like, dang.
Yep. He fell down.
This is
Johnny Dixon's going down.
Is that Joe Milton back?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh boy. Joe Milton back in the game.
Wow.
They had enough of Carter Bradley.
Yeah, okay. All right, Joe. Let's see if he can still be draft eligible, bro.
I mean, he was like, it was just that decision making at the end. Like, he was sitting here the whole time, like you said, evading pass rushes, stepping up in the pocket.
He just had bad throws. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Bad throws.
Like, he was getting through progressions and everything. And I was like, oh, great. And then, like, you need to do something dumb at the end. Like, this is another kid. This kid, Cole Bishop, is good, too. He can ball, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, watching him over at Utah. He's good. Him and Sione Vaki are good. Two corners, two safeties at Utah. Cole's a little ball hawk. Ooh, little reverse action, go inside. Oh, Joe, if you throw the block. Oh, Joe.
Yeah, Joe, you're
yeah. But just throw a little block on D tackle, like chip him. That's all you had to do. All I had to do was throw a shoulder into that D tackle. That D tackle blew that play up. Watch it. If Joe runs and hits the D tackle right there, just chip him.
All he had to do.
Yeah, all you do is chip him.
Dude, you didn't have to chip him. Just get in his way.
Yeah, because he's right there. Like, yeah.
Oh, that's just on Newton though. I feel you, bro. Don't hit him.
Oh, was that Newton? Never mind. Don't get in the way.
Yeah, he's like, hey, brother, you on your own on that one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my man made
Go for it.
There you go. There's your boy Cedric Gray.
Yeah, he's having himself a day too. See, this Steelers want they're playing so well that they're never gonna be there.
Hey, they ruined themselves. Played himself into there's Fisk too. Okay.
Playing themselves into freaking second round picks. Like, what are we doing?
Brett said, "Can you stop overachieving, please?"
Yeah, come on, son. Then you got Joe Milton, who's like, who's hurting himself. I'm like, all right, Joe, dang.
My man's over here trying to pull Uncle Rico. He's like, just put me back in the game. Oh, what a punt! That's not good.
Oh yeah, you also need to brush up on your resume, brother.
Yeah, my man definitely just shanked like a 3-yard punt.
He'll go be on College Football Live next year. You good?
College Football Live.
You good, bro?
Jeez. Oh, my man just. Ugh. Come on now, let's end this on a good note. I need another touchdown or something. Goodness. Okay, look, the mock draft is at carry on to 13.
We got 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, and that's been it.
This mock draft had Terry on go 13 and has y'all getting Quinn on at 20.
I'm okay with that.
And then let's see, there's another Nate Wiggins, corner from Clemson, comes off at 23. Then Cooper DeJean of Iowa. There's another corner that comes off in the first round. And even Nate Wiggins, I don't think Troy Franklin goes in the first round.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think somebody's going to love his speed, but I don't think it's not enough. Graham Barton, 32. Okay. Darius Robinson, I was looking at too, and this dude has he has some size. Like, he's 6'5", 295 right now. And they said he played both inside and outside in Missouri. I just don't want him to move inside. He had 8.5 sacks this past year too. I just don't want him to move inside. I don't think that would be. I want him to stay outside and be an edge rusher. The Giants need an edge rusher. He's somebody that can get after the ball besides Thibodeau.
Yeah, y'all need another edge, yeah.
And that's that's one thing I was thinking about, but I was like, if that were the case, we would have to trade back. We're not taking Jared Verse at 6. I'm not taking an edge at 6 this year. If there was a more monstrous dude coming out that could really light it up, I would do it. But like,
I
I'm
think,
not taking.
but Jared Verse. I mean, I think the problem it's not the fact that he's not worth the 6th pick. It's just the value is the offensive players at the top in the top 6. But realistically, as early as who's after y'all? Um, the Falcons could take a defensive player. The Bears could take a defensive player. So like, some of these guys are top 10 worthy. Like, if you took Jared Verse at 6, that wouldn't be terrible.
I don't know if he's even the first. I mean, I love versus game. Versus strong. Like he's. I mean, and I wouldn't mind that at all. I think him. But then you also remember you also have Latu. Latu's up there too, and him and Latu are 1-2 as far as who's the best edge in the game. It just depends on what you want.
Over Dallas Turner.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about. I always forget about Dallas Turner. I'd take Dallas probably one. But Dallas to me is just small. Like,
yeah, he's like Von Miller.
Yeah, that's my only thing. Like Dallas is like 240, like 235, 240. When you got Verse who's like 265.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Verse would be good for y'all.
Oh, Sam Hartman loaded. Oh, Tez.
No, come on, Tez.
My man, like he had a step on him. Sam just doesn't have that arm, I guess. He had a step. Who's that safety? That's Cam Kitchens too. Got beat, and he knocked the corner down. Freaking Cameron Kitchens got him behind you. Yeah, that was the shot to Tez.
This is crying.
That was the shot to Tez. That was it.
That was it.
Now it's sit down, boss.
Yo, he's 7 for 23.
Yeah, it's bad.
God.
Just put Bonix back in the game. Give us somebody. We haven't had even a completion from this team in like a quarter and a half. Like, let alone a touchdown. I'm done asking for touchdowns at this point. Just give me a completion to somebody other than the check down.
Because that was the thing. He doesn't have the arm strength because he had to load that up.
Yeah, he literally had to like hold that thing up, step into it.
Yeah, he had to load it up, and he still couldn't get it out to him because that would have been a touchdown, or at least a completion.
Yeah, if it, at the worst would have been like a big completion for like 40 to 50 yards. Like would have got down to like the 5-yard line.
Yeah, poor Tez is like, bro, I ain't this bad.
Oh my gosh, Sam and Tez is just not on the same page, bro.
And my boy Tez is like, bro, I'm not this bad. This nigga just sucked.
Yo, like this is.
Oh, thank God it went. Thank God. This is crazy.
This is my man is what 7 for 25.
Yeah. That's horrible,
bro. Like 7 for 25 with 69 passing yards.
Bro, that's bad. Bro, that's bad even if you were playing basketball.
Okay, good bounce. Yeah, bro. That percentage isn't good in anything. Like, like 7 for 23 is not good anywhere. Except maybe like baseball because you're batting like 200.
He's hitting 280 in baseball.
There you go. There you go. I was gonna say you're batting 295 in baseball. You're a major leaguer at that. Titans, Falcons, Bears, Jets.
Yeah, the Falcons and the Bears could take edge rushers. So I mean,
Falcons always take an edge rusher. I feel like the Bears are gonna. I don't know what the Bears are gonna do at 9. I don't know what they do, to be honest.
Best player available.
It's gotta just be BPA. It's gotta be.
Roma Doomsday, take him. If it's an edge rusher, take the edge rusher. I think they would want Roma Doomsday. I think they would want a receiver, especially if you're telling me if you're passing up on Marvin Harrison Jr. You still want one of the best receivers in the draft. Come on, Joe. Finish the game off strong, bro. You got this.
I don't like that. I just read that. Friggin' Brock Bowers has been linked to the Giants. The hell he has. Bro, we do a live stream. We're gonna do a live stream for the draft. We do a live stream for the draft, and the Giants take Brock Bowers in the first pick. I'm walking off. Like,
Come on.
no, Joe, don't no, don't call it a safety. That's not a safety.
It's not a safety because it's
Not a
forward
safety.
backward momentum.
Yeah, it's not. It's not a safety. I like this kid. Fisk got a Florida State though. Yeah, man. Fisk definitely made himself some money too. Oh, there you go.
Whoever's blocking him is losing money.
I think that's Bo Limmer, the center from Arkansas.
Limmer, no.
Yeah, that's Bo Limmer. Yep.
He was having a good camp. I mean, a good week.
That's Bo. But they said the knock on Bo is that he's just undersized. Like they say he's really undersized for the center position.
Bull rushes and sure.
Yep. That's what they said his problem's been the whole time. They said when he gets bull rush, he can't anchor. He's too small. And there you go. He just got his ass kicked.
And that's not good because Bo Limmer was somebody I was hoping to get.
And again, too, look, he's backwards.
Good job.
Man.
Good job.
Ooh, good job.
Oh,
3rd and 16, Ben Sinnott. That was Kansas State's best player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and ironically, that's the same guy that didn't get the first down the first time when Joe threw it to him, like in the second quarter. Remember you said, "Yo, that's the same guy." So good for him. He learned.
3rd and 16, getting out of it.
Good job, Joe. Yeah, see, that's sad because Bo Limmer was somebody if all else failed, was somebody we could get in the 3rd or 4th round. But now, if he can't handle any type of bull rush, we can't afford to take him.
Yeah, no, Limmer, like he's gonna put weight on. Oh, there's Ladd. There you go. Limmer's gonna put weight on, but like if you just can't anchor against these big boy D tackles, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, especially in the AFC North, we can't afford
it. Zone? Oh no, they're running zone. They're running them. If that was a zone, then Caleb King's got his ass kicked by McConkey. I want to say that was a zone.
It was zone.
It had to be zone because Caleb was not just getting abused like that and just jogging like.
Yeah, no, it was zone.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, Joe, skippability. Run. There you go, man.
Yeah. Show what you can do, bro. Come on.
Yeah, like you don't have to just be like a pocket quarterback and stand there.
Like he's somebody I want to show out because at the end of the day, he's not going to be more than a 4th round quarterback anyway. So I want to play well.
Put that shoulder down. Give him a little. Look at him. Give him a little business and everything.
Yeah, he's somebody. There's no way he can improve his draft stock better higher than the 4th round, regardless. So he's somebody I want to show out because, then I feel better about taking a chance on him.
Monty Bailey.
There you go. Be smart. Give it to your playmakers. Because I love you, Kenny, but Kenny Pickett is not it. I want somebody with higher upside.
Yeah.
And perfect. And it'll be perfect at Joe Milton because you don't got to play him for the first year. Let Kenny learn the new system, blah, 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 see how good he could be. And if he still ain't it, you just take him out.
Did Marshawn Lloyd play today?
I don't think so.
I didn't see it all. We saw him run the ball at all.
I'm surprised Ladd McConkey played.
Oh, Joe! Whoa! What a play! And it's NFL rules. And it's NFL rules too.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Well, here's your touchdown that you wanted.
Oh, he better get the. Oh, Ladd! Come on, Ladd! Come on, Sinnott! Oh, Monty Bailey with the hustle play.
Yeah, Bailey gonna be a 2nd round pick now.
Monty Bailey with the hustle play, not giving up the touchdown. That's what you like. He didn't score, I don't think. Oh, there's Christian Haynes. Haynes is playing. Okay. Oh, Joe, what are you? Oh my God.
I think that's on the receiver. I think the receiver stopped. Damn, Joe, you were doing some good stuff.
Look at Christian Haynes. Oh, Ladd McConkey got turned around. Imani Bailey, though, hustle play.
That's a touchdown.
I think it was a touchdown. I don't think his knee was down yet. Oh my gosh. Joe Milton just killed himself. Oh my goodness.
Damn, Joe.
He just destroyed his draft stock. Oh, goodness gracious. My man. I mean, I want to see it again because I want to see if it was on the receiver or if that was really just was on him though. Like,
Yeah, I think it was a miscommunication. He thought whether I don't know who I don't know if we're gonna know who was right or wrong, but he obviously thought he was gonna keep going. Whether he was supposed to or not, I don't know. Dang man, my boy.
man, I don't know. Joe just not good, not good. I mean, Sam Harden about to come back on the field if it's not a touchdown. I thought it was a touchdown though.
I would give him the touchdown so Joe has another drive in him. Just give him the touchdown and let Joe have another drive, see what he can do.
Yeah, I mean, either that or just call the game. Like, yeah, minute and a half left. Let's just let's just move on to the next event, bro. Like the Shrine Bowl was better than the Senior Bowl this year. Like, my goodness. Yeah, I can't wait for the draft.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting draft.
Definitely. I'm happy. I'm happy. It's already like so close. It's in April. Like,
yeah, I'm not as confident in this draft as I was last year. Because last year, obviously, because we had the 2 second-round picks, I was like, "There's no way we could go wrong." This is weird because again, we have some really interesting needs, and like I said, a lot of the players that we wanted, they're playing so well. Like we benefited the most from like players falling in the draft last year. I don't think there's going to be guys that fall in this year's draft this year. Unfortunately, I think the people that are good are showing that they're good, and they're going to go early. And the people that are bad are showing that they're. How they felt that? Come on, why are we wasting our time with this shit? Give
man,
them the.
I thought it was gonna. They're trying to give my man Sam Hartman a touchdown.
He gonna run it anyway.
You can't even. Oh
But
boy. Tez Walker, baby. Just going to Tez again, yo.
man,
They're
bro,
really trying to get this man a touchdown.
bro, they're trying to save his future.
Just hand the ball off. They can't go goal line. Like,
just run it to Tez Walker.
put him in the backfield. Put him in the backfield. Hand it off to Tez.
Watch him fumble.
Yo, die. Yo, just QB sneak. There's nobody over the center. Oh my god, they got blown up. Oh, push. Nothing. Stuffed. Yo, y'all can't be serious.
We're really about to waste time with this.
Yeah, we're gonna end the game on the goal line stand. Oh my.
This is what I'm saying. Y'all should have just gave him the touchdown, bro.
Oh,
I would have rather seen Joe Milton try to go for a touchdown. He probably would have thrown another pick, but still.
Something like you got freaking
bad. This is bad television right here.
Sam Hartman needs this for his own draft stock.
No, what draft stock? It's over.
He needs this for his own sake, for his own mental.
Joe Milton that's what I'm saying. Joe Milton is still draftable. He just needs to put a drive together.
Sam Hartman is just like, please, dear God. Like, I don't ask for much. I don't ask for much. I just want a rookie minicamp invite, please. Like, just.
I don't want to work. I don't want to go to work, man.
I don't want a 9 to 5, please.
My dad said if I don't get drafted, I gotta work for the family company. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a sales rep.
So whether for the Raiders or the Houston Gamblers, I just need a deal somewhere. Give me in the USFL, please. Man, I need a
running ball.
touchdown. But,
Yo, I'm
oh,
not. Whoever's on the offensive line for the national team, y'all are not helping your stocks at all because y'all can't even run block.
not at all. And that includes freaking Christian Haynes because Haynes is out there playing right guard right now.
No, Haynes is on the American team.
No, he's not. He's in a gray jersey.
Yeah, great jerseys on defense.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I don't know. These 11 are not helping themselves. But
And when I think about it, I don't recognize anybody on the offensive line, so they all suck.
I recognize the left guard from BYU, but he's been getting his ass kicked.
Okay, so again, they all suck.
Yeah,
All right, so I take it. Michael Penix did the smart thing. He said, "Bro, I'm not about to get killed behind this offensive line and these bum ass receivers."
him and freaking Tally Fwanga who just sat down were like, "Nah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, we're good.
You're not about to make my draft look bad because you can't pick up on a blitz pickup like."
They're not even blitzing. You just can't block.
I don't know who this bum ass dude playing right guard next to me is, but he's not about to ruin my draft stock. They talk about me top 10. I don't know who you are. He's not about to ruin my life. I had to block next to this dude all week in practice. You think I want to block him in the game? Nah, I'm good. Who was the receiver that just stopped?
Hey, that's what I think that was on the receiver. How was this not called a touchdown? I'm so confused.
Lab McConkey that turned around. I don't know. I thought it was a touchdown.
Ace? Maybe it wasn't. He was down. He was down.
I want to see it in slow motion. I want to see where his knee went down.
Amani Bailey definitely just saved a touchdown.
Saved him.
And Amani Bailey might be a second round pick now.
I think he's definitely the MVP today.
He's definitely an MVP, and on top of that, he might.
Got Michael Pratt back in the game. Here we go.
Oh wow! They didn't even give Joe Milton a chance.
Oh boy! Oh, my man just got smoked by Keith Randall. Oh, smoked! Oh,
is that just not Newton?
No, it's Randall. It's Keith Randall. That's the other dude. Yeah, they had some dogs over there, man. Newton and Keith Randall are dogs. And man came in with a minute to go in the game and got smoked. Like, yeah, just put Joe back in, please. Dude's called for Sam Hartman. He said, "You want some more reps?" Man. Yo, just in the game. This is abuse now. Like, oh, getting Schrader killed now. Like, Schrader had a good game.
Throw the towel in.
Oh, yeah. Goodness gracious. Just give up. It's a minute left. Not even trying to throw the receivers.
Because I don't think Haynes is in right now either. I can't tell.
I can't tell. He might be at. Nah, he's not in. There you go. Who's that?
I don't know.
Did he fumble? This kid Cedric Gray made himself some money too. A lot of money.
Absolutely, man.
I think North Carolina had two good linebackers. Him and somebody else. Is it not Bruce Carter? I forgot who else it was. It was him and
Carter.
Something Carter, right?
Carter's from Duke.
There's another linebacker UNC had. They're both pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead, Michael. Go ahead.
He just ran straight.
Getting out of bounds do nothing for you in this game.
Yo, he should have
stop now.
If he ran straight, you would have had a first down. Why did he do that?
He wasn't trying to get murdered. This guy, jeez, the left tackle got abused.
Yeah, they took Haynes out too. Wow. They said, yeah, you're on your own, kid.
So we're gonna just run double tight information for you. Like, you just run double tight, no receivers, just 2 tight ends. Line up and run some I-4 and get out of here.
Wow, that's so.
Flacco got his hand swatted off the rip. Shot his hands. Do not call. Okay. Oh my gosh. Man, this American team was just this American was rough.
Yeah, underwhelmed.
Yo, I feel like the quarterback should have to like commit to playing the game or something though. Like, if you're gonna do the whole week of practice, commit to play the game. Like, oh, Michael Pratt winding it up. Oh, go get it, lad. Oh, damn.
That's an appropriate way to end the game.
Yeah, definitely an appropriate way to end it. This kid is second pick.
Oh, he made himself some money.
Yeah, like because like people like a lot of I'm sure like scouts and GMs and stuff, they probably got to see what they had to see with these quarterbacks and just players in general throughout the week. I'm sure they just saw anywhere like through all the practices, talking to them between reps and between practices and interviews and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they've seen it enough. And it's like, hey, don't go out there and get yourself hurt because these aren't your college teammates. So you don't know the O-line, you don't know the receivers and all that. So I get it. But like, bro, dump a whole bunch of Reese's on him. But like, I'm like, if you're gonna play this whole week of practice, commit and play in the game. Like, yeah, I would talk to these quarterbacks next year and be like, yo, like, because not for nothing, but a lot of these scouts and GMs were coming to see Bo Nix, Spencer Rattler, and Michael Penix. Like, they were coming to see them.
Yeah, nobody came to see Michael Pratt. If you were, you left disappointed.
All right. Like, nobody was like, oh, Carter Bradley kid's going to be a stud. Got to go find Carter. Like, nobody was talking about Carter Bradley. Nobody was talking about Sam Hartman.
Like, Sam Hartman was only his family. And then,
man, Sam Hartman pulled his family out.
And even they're saying, all right, we might have to reevaluate.
Like, Sam, your dad was talking about stepping down from the family position. So, if football doesn't work out, there's always a spot for
you. You are the heir apparent to the company.
Yeah, you definitely can take over Hartman and Sons law firm. So
right, Hartman Industries.
Hartman Industries. Oh man. It's like this football thing was whatever, man. I'm gonna be a pharmaceutical tech anyway.
Right.
Yeah, Sam Hartman is. I'm sorry. This he got set up so bad. Like, they were probably talking to him all week. Oh man, like, all right, so Penix, you're gonna get the first quarter, and then Bo, you'll get the second. Sam, you'll get the third, and then maybe if you guys want to come back in for a drive or two at the end, they're like, oh yeah, that's great. The whole time, Bo and Penix are looking at each other like. Soon as the game time, I think I'm going to play.
I think the first time Tez Walker dropped the pass, they said, "Oh yeah, nah, I'm not playing."
First pass in practice, they're like, "Get nuts."
Yeah, nah.
This is a wrap. This is a wrap.
Look at Sam Hartman. Yeah,
dislocated his finger in the game. Oh.
Yeah, do that. Do that, Sam. That's the only thing you got left to do.
Exactly. That is the lasting impression. The last time you will put pads on.
Yeah, sign some autographs. Live the moment, man. We'll take a it'll last longer.
My man Michael Penix woke up today and was just like, "Oh man, this left shoulder of mine's just
it's just not working."
The craziest thing. Can't seem to move it. Sam, you can have all my reps. Just like
you're gonna need them. You're gonna need them.
The first practice, they gave it to Rattler. They gave Rattler MVP.
That makes sense. 4 for 4 for a touchdown.
Yeah. When it came in the first quarter, 4 for 4 touchdown and clocked out and won MVP.
Clocked out. We didn't even see him on the sideline.
It's like, I'm not staying here with you scrubs. My man went back in the locker room and chilled. Just stayed on the sideline with y'all. That's crazy. 4 for 4, 65 yards, touchdown. Well, Spencer made himself some money. I think he'll be a late second to
No,
third round.
you think so? I think
He'll be a
also.
third
I
rounder.
think he's still a 4th-round quarterback.
I think somebody's gonna like him, and and then of course they're gonna look at him and be like Patrick Mahomes light, and they're gonna be like,
Yeah, but
for any reason other than he looks
I
like
think
Patrick Mahomes light.
I think Zach Wilson hurt that opportunity.
I
And
can see him get third round pick. I'll take back second, but I can see him get third rounder.
and he's an asshole. Like people don't like him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that I know for sure. Yeah,
So that's
I've
what
heard rude personality issues.
I don't think that's what I'm saying. I think he's a 4th-round quarterback at best.
I can see it.
And the only reason why I'm saying 4th is because of the talent.
I think Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma. I think his first year or two starting there, he was good, and then like when Caleb came in, it was just like it's not your show anymore, Boston. Just understand that, like, and he left. He was the Gamecocks, and not for nothing, he didn't do bad there. Like, he didn't do bad at all. Gamecocks,
the talent is there, but he didn't win at a high level, and it's never his fault. He always blames everybody else for it. I'm like, bro, you play inconsistently though. Like, it's you.
and he definitely had weapons over there too.
Yeah, like you
had legit. You had legit. I like it. Whatever his name is. You had weapons.
But even in Oklahoma, he had weapons and he wasn't playing well.
Yeah, that's true too.
Which is why
I feel like his first year he played well, but after that, I think he took the dive, and that's when Caleb came in and just kind of.
yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. You had a whole year didn't play well. You started the second year, still weren't playing well. That's why they even put Caleb in.
True too.
Caleb was a true freshman. He wasn't even supposed to play.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll see. We'll see what happens with Spencer. He might be like QB 5 or 6. Honestly, you think about it. You got your first 3, and then after that, who'd you put at 4?
I think he's QB 7 at best. I think it's still Penix, Bo Nix, JJ, depending on whatever order where you want to put him.
And then he's 7.
And then he's 7. And that's what I'm saying. Him and Joe.
I forgot about that.
That's why I
keep
said
forgetting about freaking JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about him too. Joe Milton. That's why I wanted him to play well because he still wouldn't have done anything. He wouldn't have cracked the top 6, but he might have secured QB 7. I think now Spencer probably secured QB 7.
Yeah, and you still have to figure out what. You still have to figure out what order you're putting QBs 4 through 6 in.
Right.
Because I still don't know who's 4, 5, 6. Like,
yeah, I don't like any of it for real.
I don't want JJ McCarthy at all because JJ McCarthy to me is just another Daniel Jones. Like, I look at him and he's the same exact person. Like, indecisive. I don't think he's that good of an arm. I think he's a great athlete, which Daniel Jones is. He can run great, but he can't read and he's indecisive. I think it's the same exact thing Daniel Jones is. So I don't want to touch JJ McCarthy. If you get Bo, I want Bo with our second round pick, if it's Bo. And even then, I'm still kind of iffy on that. I don't want Penix. The only reason I don't want Penix is because he's lefty. Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, he's lefty, which means Evan Neal is going to be blocking his blind side. And Evan Neal hasn't given you any reason to trust him being a blindside protector. 2, I don't want to touch Penix because he's 25 or 24, 25-ish. 3, I don't want to touch Penix because he's had a season-ending injury all 4 years at Indiana. Mm-hmm. And then when he went to Washington, yes, he did light it up, but he also had great offensive line play, good running backs, and he had a 3-headed monster at receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to come to the Giants where it's none of those things. You might not have Saquon behind you. Your O-line ain't good. And you're going to have what you have at receiver. And right now, what you have at receiver right now is Wan'Dale Robinson, who's who's coming on, and you have Darius Slayton, who quietly has been a productive receiver, who's had like 700-yard seasons the past 3-4 years in a row. But you don't have Romo Dooms yet. You could maybe if the Giants take him at 6 and get you in like the second round pick. You could have O'Dooms, but you don't have O'Dooms. You don't got Polk or McMillan, so you don't have your 3-headed monster there. So, like I said, I'm not trusting my backside to Evan Neal.
Yeah, I don't like any of these quarterbacks outside the top 3. I'll take Joe Milton just because of the upside, but again, I'm that's a day 3 pick. Spencer Rattler, I want 0. I don't want to touch Spencer Rattler. As good as he is, I don't like his attitude. I don't believe that he's as good as he thinks he is. We saw that even back when he was QB1 on Netflix. Like I saw it then. I said, yeah, this kid's gonna be a problem. And not in a good way.
It's not a good way. I already knew.
So
he's I don't know. You're right though. I forgot about McCarthy in there, but like so Spencer Rattler, even though he had a decent day today, probably still is like QB7.
QB7, and then Joe Milton, I guess, is QB8 by default because who else is left?
It really is like you got Pratt, you got Milton, you got Pratt. I mean, and you got the people that played today: Carter Bradley and Sam Hartman. Like
you got Jordan Travis,
Travis
was probably gonna be a 7th round pick because of the injury and everything else.
Yeah. I honestly,
I really don't like this. Like I know Steelers fans want a quarterback, but I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, who are we getting realistically in this class? Like, this class is not that good.
If it's not the top 3, I'm not touching another quarterback.
Right. If it's not the top 3, I'm not touching them.
If it's not the top 3, I'm not touching the quarterback just before the 4th, 5th round. Like,
right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
because I don't want McCarthy. I would take Bo and Penix, but even then, those two are super conditional.
Yeah, I don't like Bo Nix at all. Michael, I actually like Penix better than Bo Nix, but I understand why people don't like Michael Penix. Like I said, the only guy I would even take a chance on is Milton because the upside is crazy, but he's going to be a lot of work. So you're taking Joe Milton knowing that he shouldn't see the field for his first year. Yeah, maybe even the first 2 years.
I'll say at least 2 years you're not going to see anything. You don't want to see him on the field.
Yeah, matter of fact, I don't even want him practicing. I would get a quarterbacks coach and just work with him on the side.
Like, sure, like, well, for real, I get it. Like I said, I will want. I'm just thinking of other than those top 3. Like I said, I want to see what Michael Pratt can do, but even then, like if it was him, like I ain't touching Michael Pratt till like the 5th, 6th round, and people have mocked it like in the 3rd round. Like I'm not touching Michael Pratt in the 3rd round.
Way too early. That's way too early.
No, I'm trying to see QB draft class. See who else is coming out real quick. I know you got Caleb, Drake, Jaden, Penix, Bo, JJ. They got PFF has Pratt the 7th pick. QB7.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
I'm just trying to see who else is up here though. At least Walter Football. Come on, man! I don't want all this stuff. I just want. Oh my gosh, Walter Football is so glitchy. It's like a freaking. All right, NBC Sports. Jesus Christ. Caleb, Jaden Penix, JJ, Nix, Pratt, Rattler, Jordan Travis. They got NBC has a 4th to 7th round grade on Travis. They got rounds 3 to 5 for Spencer Rattler, 4 to 7 for Tulia, Tua's younger brother, 4 to 7. Keaton Slovis, 4 to 7. Joe Milton.
I don't think Keaton Slovis is even draftable, but go ahead.
I don't think so either. Joe Milton, rounds 5 to 7. Austin Reed, 6 to 7 or undrafted. Brennan Armstrong, 6 to 7 or undrafted. Sam Hartman, 6 to 7 or undrafted. Ben Bryant, Devin Leary, Tanner Mordecai, Spencer Saunders, Davis Richard, Jack Plummer, Emory Jones, John Reese Plumley, Carter Bradley. Like all these people are undrafted. Parker McKinney, Jason Bean, Rocky Lombardi, all undrafted. All undrafted grades.
Wow. Yeah,
If
it's not.
you know, if
It's
you
not.
don't get the top 5, 6 quarterbacks,
Don't even try.
don't even bother. Like catch me in the 6th round. Like, bruh, if you don't get one of those top 6. And even though I don't even want the back end of the top 6, I want the top 3. I don't want anything to do with JJ Bull or Michael, like, or Penix. I just don't. If I could get Penix in the 4th, I would love that. If freaking Bo and Penix drop to the 4th, then I'll be a fan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the only quarterback I want the Steelers to get. And honestly, if they don't get Joe Milton, I wouldn't even be mad. But if they get Joe Milton in like the 6th round, I'm cool with it.
I feel that. Let's end this and get off of this because we're going to keep rattling off on this.
All right,
Thanks
man.
for watching, guys, and just like, comment, subscribe. Sorry, the Senior Bowl is not as exciting this year. Like it was rough.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, we got more stuff to come, but make sure you guys check out the Dope Blog. Thanks, Brett, for coming on. Give him a like, follow, subscription. Check him out, guys. But until then, Nosebleed section, we're out.